Okay, so in Five Nights TD Season 8, they added some insane slowing units that, quote-unquote, threw Frostbite Freddy out the window. See, imagine I have Frostbite Freddy in my hands. You ready? I'm about to... yeah, see, he's in that pit. I've thrown him into space. But there is one really obvious unit that could be better than Frostbite. We're going to be testing them out in the video, but obviously, we have Frostbite Freddy, and as you guys mostly know, we have MXES, but there is one more that does compare, and you guys might not know about this one. And we've got Paper Pals. Yeah, very, very, very weird, but it slows enemies by 65%, exactly the same as MXES and Frostbite. So, I'm going to test these out today. I know Vanny does the exact same thing, but we're going to be testing them out with a team. So, basically, how this is going to work, I'm going to use a regular team. So, let's say regular team, Shiny Planet Buster, Shiny Astral. Wait, I actually don't know what else to put. We'll take Tarnished Fredbear for the early game. Let's take Apollo Moon and Coffee. Why not? Right, that's going to be our team. We're going to be using this exact same team with all the slowing units. So, I actually want to start off with Frostbite. So, MXES, yeah, frick off, buddy. Frostbite, yeah. Let's see how far the Frostbite can make it. It might be the exact same, but the thing is with the Frostbite, before I go in, the Frostbite is a bit different because instead of, you know, MXES, when MXES hits them, slows enemies and deals 10% poison, you might be thinking that's the exact same, but no, Frostbite Freddy's slow actually slows everything in range. He doesn't even have to attack and they'll get slowed. So you know what, let's test this out. We're going to do Endless 6, and with my little admin commands, I'm going to buff the enemy health by 6 times, so it's not too slow of a game. Wait, maybe that was a bad idea. Oh wait, never mind, we're good. All right, this is going to be our exact loadout. The slowing is going to be here, Planet Buster right in front, 2 Astrals in the back, and the Apollo Moon. So let's see how far we make it while the enemy health is on 6 times. Yeah, we absolutely destroyed that Remnant Freddy. Right, I think it's time to hit the time lapse. All right, new plan. After this boss, after wave 60, we turn up the enemy health to 12. I know, it's gonna get difficult, but I feel like it's too easy right now. Right, let's hit the time lapse to see if we die, because I really do want to die before wave 120, so I might have to turn it up even more. Yeah, you know what? Enemy health 20x. It's not hard enough still. You know what? 30x. I don't even care. All right, this is our death here. Revive Circus, baby. Wave 104. Now, there is a possibility of every single one of them making it to wave 104, but it does depend because MXES does have a lot more damage, and his damage is in a full AoE. So, yeah, why not use Shiny MXES? But we never know. Some people are saying Paper Pals is the best slowing unit in the game, and I don't know how they think that, but we'll just see. All right, as usual, place down the Tarnished. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I thought we were about to take some damage. All right, we've got the exact same loadout as last time, but instead of Frostbite Freddy exactly here, we've got MXES. Now, MXES also does cover the entire map, but obviously, he doesn't do his slowing straight away because he still has to wait for his 1.5 cooldown to hit the mobs before it actually slows them. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem, I'm not gonna lie. MXES is... I don't even know what poison is. Can someone tell me what the poison damage is? I genuinely have no clue. All right, it's time to change the enemy health onto 30x. There we go. This should be a lot harder now. We made it to wave 104 last time. Hopefully, we can make it further with MXES. All right, decommissioned Bonnie should get taken out. It's got 100 million health. Oh yeah, this thing's easy. Easy peasy. And why is Haunted Foxy off the track? What is he doing? Now, I know last round I didn't immediately set it to 30x, but I didn't think 12x or 20x were going to be so easy, so I had to set it to 30. But it should give the same effect, okay? Don't be mad at me. Oh yeah, Remnant Freddy. Absolutely destroyed. I still don't know what poison means though. Someone has to tell me. Right, you know what? I'm going to hit the time lapse until we're about to die. All right, I think we might be dead here. We did take out a lot more health than the other one did, though. Whoa, wait. Actually, we took out a lot more health. Wow. 49 million. I'm pretty sure when we use Frostbite, Revive Circus Baby was still in the 100 million. So I think that's a win for MXES. But we also have one more, obviously. We have the Paper Pals. I know. Paper Pals, I don't expect these guys to do too well. I'm not going to lie. It would probably be better for me to have Spring Lock on them, but I also don't know where to place them. Oh, wait. I can place place 3 of these guys. So maybe 1 here. Wait, I might wait, this might be a shout. Place them at each entrance. Maybe. That might be a good idea. That's probably the only thing I can think of. And then we like sell and replace at the end. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I don't know why. I sent my PvP team into some like Discord server and people were saying to change out. Hear me out. People were saying to change out MXES for Paper Pals. Like, what were they thinking? Obviously not. Paper Pals is terrible. I mean, actually, we can't speak until we finish this run. Maybe Paper Pals is better. We never know. Right, let me hit the time lapse until wave 60. Alright, it's time to turn up the enemy health to 30x again. Yep, there we go. I know this is such a weird way of doing it. You guys might be thinking, Quill, you're a freaking idiot, but hey, I'm smarter than I look like. Does that even make... I'm smart? Yeah, that makes sense. There's also something I want to do after with the Paper Pals. Now, I'm actually thinking this might be meta for PvP. Like, the Paper Pals. I kind of see what these guys are thinking, because if you look at the DPS on the left, I know I'm speaking like XQC right now, but if you look at the DPS on the left, 21,060 with a cooldown of 0.097, you can place 3 of them. That's insane. And also, it'd probably be best to have spring lock on them as well. So, and let alone, this is the regular version. I don't have shiny. I don't think I'm allowed to spawn in shiny because it's a clan unit. Actually, tell a lie, I might be able to, because they have like a system. When units get spawned in, it doesn't add to the exist account anymore. You know what? I'm just going to shut up. Let's hit the time lapse. Right, I've sold and replaced one of the Paper Pals. Is this enough? Please tell me it is. Is it enough? Okay, it's barely enough. Right, I think I'm going to sell and replace here. I'm not going to lie. Sell, replace. Come on, we've got to take out the Revive Circus, baby. But I don't think we're even going to get close. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, we're dead. So overall, on an endless team, MXES did the most damage. They all made it to the same wave, but MXES did the most damage. But what about PvP? I'm not going to test that in this video. I might do some off-camera testing, but this might be an interesting unit. You guys might want to get your hands onto it. So the thing I was talking about with Paper Pals earlier is this. There's 2 Five Nights TD user guide websites. This one's probably the most reliable. But as you can see down here, it says night shift. The meta is spring lock Paper Pals, but optional Nedbear. Now, Nedbear is very interesting because if you guys would look at Nedbear, he has a stun of 0.5 seconds, but his cooldown is 2. And let me just put that in perspective for you guys. Moondrop has the same amount of stun in seconds, but Moondrop's cooldown is 2.2. So theoretically, Nedbear is better than Moondrop, but we don't really use him. I want to try do a night shift with the Paper Pals not on spring lock. And no, I'm not going to be using Nedbear because I don't want to. Let's just see how this goes. I have no clue how these people get to 96%. That is insane. Okay, so best thing to do is probably to place this guy here, this one over here, and then maybe this guy over here. I don't even know. And even then, we're already down to 96%. How do these people finish the run with that amount of percentage? Just how is that even possible? Endo Freddy, are we even going to take him out? I mean, yeah, but how do we get to 96% while finishing the night? I'm literally trying my hardest and I'm on 55 right now and I've not even finished. Yeah, 54 and I finished the night and that was my best. Oh, wait, I know a strat. Everyone have a look at this secret strategy right here. Oh my goodness, this is the most insane secret strategy ever. Power left 100% because I'm not using any. Oh yeah, look at this. No cheats, no hacks. 2025 working. Get onto #1 on the leaderboard easy. See, everyone can do this. I don't know why people just don't do this. Yeah, finish with 100%. And now, obviously, that doesn't actually put me onto leaderboard. The devs smartly made like a system. If you use the admin panel in the game at all, it doesn't rank your wave or something. It just doesn't put you on the leaderboard, which is good. But what do you guys think is the best? Personally, I think Paper Pals might be best for PvP. But at the same time, shiny MXES does look promising. But yeah, give me your opinion. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.